Hello, my homies. OneSmartCat playing some more Spellslingers, and today I am going to do a Vraska game. The reason I have chosen this particular Spellslinger today is I was looking back at my videos, and there's a couple of people who I have not done videos with. I have not done an Ajani. I have not done a Domri. I have not done a Kaya. And I have not done a Vraska. And looking at them, because I was going through all of them trying to figure out which ones I wanted to do. The reason I don't think I've done any of them in particularly yet is because nothing has really jumped out at me of like a different way to play them. And what I mean by that is, this is a deck I have. It's called Basic Golgari, and it's probably like a lot of other Vraska decks out there. Honestly, like I just play towards her mechanic. During your turn, finales of friendly creatures trigger twice. It has a lot of finales. It has a lot of ways to destroy the finales on our turn, because that's whenever we get the double finales. And I mean, it's pretty basic Vraska, which isn't a bad thing, but like I've had videos before where I've talked about like, if you make a deck to play towards the Spellslinger's mechanic, the decks all typically end up being around the same thing. And that's not a bad thing, it's just the way that it works out. That's essentially my overview for the deck. It has a lot of finales and it has a lot of way to kill your finales. The one thing I will throw in there is something that's happened a couple of times in this deck that has been really fun. Is I have the Vraska in here, and when it comes to late game, this with the Vraska is really fun. It's very intimidating having 5 Vraska on your side of the field, which will just be there forever. There's no way to kill them. You could put it back into the hand or put it back in the deck, stuff like that, but I mean, if you kill it, it's just going to come back. So hopefully that happens, because that's really fun to see. Beyond that, we'll get into the deck tech of the things. Timestamps is in the description if you'd like to just go towards the match. Starting off, Tasty Morsel. I fucking love this guy. I put him in pretty much every green deck that I have. He's a 1/1/1. His finale is he gives a random creature +2/+2. But with Vraska, if he dies on my turn, then it's 2 random creatures that get +2/+2. And they can land on the same creature. So this thing dying can make something a +4/+4, which is awesome. Typical Vraska's Stone. It's a 1-cost 2-charge artifact that lets you destroy one of your creatures, which is very helpful in a Vraska deck. Basic Vraska card, Vraska's Grub. I feel like I'm saying Vraska too many times. It's a 1 mana 2/2. Whenever it dies, you get a fragile mana gem. Dodge Death. This is one of the new cards from the last update. It makes it so that your finale creature doesn't even need to die. It just triggers the finale, which is really, really, really good. Stitcher Supplier. I have it in here for 2 reasons. It's not a bad 2-drop, honestly. It's a 2/2/3. Whenever it comes out, it does a random creature in the graveyard. Whenever it dies, it does 2 random creatures in the graveyard. And it somewhat goes well with... we'll jump a couple of cards here. Necrotic Ooze with the Stitcher Supplier. Necrotic Ooze has pulled some very big things out of the graveyard. which is fun. Hopefully that happens in this next game. Abyssal Chain. It's a 2 mana, 3 activation artifact. Another way to kill one of our creatures. Merchant of Death, 2/2/1. It draws a card. The card draw is very helpful in this, especially if you're cycling through your own creatures quickly. 2/2/2 Scorpion. Having the Doom card is always a good thing. There is some removal in this deck, but I mean, more removal is always good. Baby Mammoth, another staple in Vraska's decks all over this game. Whenever it dies, it puts a 7/7 creature with trample into the top 5 cards of your deck. If you do it on your turn, you get 2 of them, which is, you know, pretty amazing. Boneclub, Shambler. Its finale is a +1/+1. I used to have 2 of these in my deck, but I took one out for the Supplier. I mean, it's a lesser version of Tasty Morsel, so I didn't feel like I needed 2 of them anymore. Soul of the Wood, another staple in every Vraska deck. It heals yourself for 3, and if it dies on your turn, it heals yourself for 6. And it has reach, which is very, very helpful against flyers. Here's another new card from the set. Hapless Trapper. Whenever it dies, at the end of the turn, it summons a 3/2 bear. So you get 2 of those if it dies on your turn. We already talked about Necrotic Ooze, very cool card. Whenever it cycles through your deck, excuse me, and whenever you put it out on the field, it locks onto whatever it was cycling through the decks, and it gives you a copy of that card in your hand. I was debating on putting 2 of these in my deck, just because I like the discard mechanic. I'm assuming that we will be getting more discard mechanics soon-ish, because there's not that many discards. We got the Foul, 4 mana cost, destroy a creature, basic black removal. Another new card from the new set. It's a 5/5/3. Whenever it dies, it gives a 1/1 to the enemy, all of the enemy's creatures. So if it dies on our turn, it's a -2/-2 on the enemy, which, depending on the circumstance, could be a board wipe. This I'm a fan of this guy. I'm a fan of this guy as well. I'm a fan of him. I'm a fan of Taste Morsel. 5/6/5. Whenever it dies, empty mana gem. That's 2 mana gem if it dies on our turn. Wrong turn. It's a new black removal. Whenever you draw it, it only costs 3, and after that, it costs 6. And then we already talked about Tarask and Grim Echoes. Grim Echoes can go on a lot of things, but if I have this and if I have the Tarask, I'm definitely going to put it on the Tarask. So, like I said, relatively basic Vraska. I'm sure it looks like a lot of other decks that are out there, but I haven't thought of something good to do with black and green yet. Whenever I do, I will make a different kind of Vraska. But for right now, it is basic Golgari. So we will jump into the matchmaking and see what happens.
Vraska versus
Ooh, that was quick. Akira. And
off we go.
What we got? I would love to keep this, but I cannot. I will throw both of those back. So hopefully we get something close to a 1 draw. We do not. Let's see how this goes. Akira is still loading in. I do have the legendary land as well. After turn 6, you have a chance to get a legendary. Honestly, this doesn't need to be in here. It's just, I like it. Ooh, perfect. My little grubby wubby. Starting turn 6, you have a chance to draw a creature instead of a mana gem. Like, these land cards are great. I just, for the most part, I cannot stand the instead of getting a mana gem. Like with at least this, you still get a mana gem. It's empty, but you still get one. I don't use a lot of these, like in general, not just this one, but like all the other ones as well. Just because of the instead of getting a mana gem. Hey, she has a tasty morsel. I mean, I'll kill it.
Set up the shot.
You know, there's no point in not killing it. It's gonna die eventually. Unless you have something in your deck to like remove it, like put it back into the have him pick it back up or put it back into the thing. Like, it's gonna die eventually. Might as well just kill it. Hopefully he doesn't keep doing that every turn. Get a couple of temporaries. Let's go ahead and put one of these out. We'll use up one of the temporaries. Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo. I hit my mic with my face. There we go. Now Akira's doing things. Oh, Akira's not doing things. We're in a pretty good spot. We got removal. We have, what is that? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on the field. 7 damage floating. Whatever he puts out, we blow up, and then we hit him for 7. This first game might be pretty short. If Akira would take his fucking turns. They need to give us stuff to fidget with. I need to fidget with something while I'm waiting on my opponent, because my opponent always takes forever.
Tear it all down.
Yeah, we'll get 2 of the mana gems. Oh wait, that was on his turn. Whatever, that's fine. Like I said, I haven't really played much of Vraska. Not because I don't like her. I actually think she's pretty decent. And since this last update with 150 cards of Hellvolt, she's actually a lot better now. They put in a lot more self-removal. So she's actually really good now. Whoa, that was haste, right? I'm just gonna let that go through.
The beast within.
Yeah, man, hit me. That's cool. Yeah, let's attack. Lately, whenever I've been playing against Vraska, I haven't been taking damage to the face. Like in this situation, I would have just blocked him. Just get him off the field. Field advantage is more important than giving an extra mana gem or an extra life. In my thoughts.
Tear it all down.
We're gonna blow up whatever that is. You will not get to sneak.
They are under my protection now.
Doo-doo. Same thing along with like on my side. I don't lean towards stuff having to die on my turn. Like I will get rid of your creatures. Like I still get the finale. Do I get the full potential of the finale? No, but so what? I have a better board state. We have so many temporary gems. Let's just go ahead and clear the field. No matter what kind of deck you play, I guess there might be some exceptions, but controlling the board state it's the biggest thing. If you have a better board state, then even if you're low on life, like overall you might be you're in a better position for the game.
For the wild. Adapt and survive.
We're gonna blow you up too. Then I'll have a 5/5 flying, and I'll have 6 health. Yeah, block me, bro.
Tear them apart.
He did it. He did the block. We're almost at 30. We'll get 5/5 flyer and 2 cards. That's very, very, very good. Get a little bit of card draw.
Nothing back.
She's getting a lot of haste.
Platform is online. Target acquired. This had better be worth my time.
Do this, get some card draw. Ooh, those are Vraska. And another one of those. We'll put this out for Doom. And let's just go ahead and kill it right now.
You don't got anything.
We'll just... Oh, things are happening. Oh, one of my Dooms disappeared. Oh, there he he was hiding. Alright, we doomed that. There you go. That was a great turn. I got really scared. I thought I lost one of my... Dooms. The Reflective Golem, I was working on a deck with him. It's...
Target acquired.
This can be a very strong card. I mean it's a 14/14 right now. I don't even know what he did to it to make it a 14/14.
Structural integrity compromised.
Boo boo doo doo. We can't doom it yet. But we could put out a Vraska. And we could put out a Woodman. And he doesn't have trample.
How predictable.
This game's pretty much over. He wasn't really putting stuff out at the beginning. We honestly didn't even use our finales that much. But like I said, it's a pretty basic Vraska. We'll do one more game after this. Ooh, we got sneak.
Tear it all down.
We still win next turn. But she's about to hit the shit out of us, though.
Don't worry. I'll throw you.
She's gonna go down swinging. Bam. Let's just end the game. Yeah.
Cannon yet?
Death is a part of it. Justice will prevail.
Good job, Akira. You did your best.
Down for long.
He hit me for 14 towards the end. If I had lower health, that would have been bad.
It feels great to watch you lose.
We will jump straight into another Vraska game, not straight into another.
You cannot bend.
You know what I mean. I just woke up. I'm still drinking my Coke.
Vraska versus Nissa.
Arbor Kid. What is that? Tree Kid? A Tree Kid playing Nissa? This is a pretty good hand, considering we're going second. Yeah, let's keep all of this.
I am not afraid to fight.
Gaze upon me and despair.
What are we looking at over here? Yeah, I have a chance to give the first creature you summon this turn 1/1. Okay. Okay.
Leave this forest.
I don't know if I want to put something out or if I want to just abysmal chain this thing. Nah, let's just put some more stuff out on the field. We could always abysmal chain after. There's a gnat attacking my face. Hey, Mr. Tarask.
I swear I saw tracks.
Give me some mammoths. Block my mammoth man, please. See, she's taking so much damage. She's already taken, what is that? 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 damage? Like, just take the block. Have faith in your deck to deal with things.
I know the way.
I don't like that there's a flyer though.
Took the bait. Did you hear something?
We'll get removal. Do. We are going to... Oh man, she's just eating so much damage. Y'all don't be afraid of killing Vraska's stuff. Like, eating this much damage, especially now that she can just kill her own things. Like, you might as well kill him. You know, before the Hellvolt update, Vraska's stuff could stay on the field like all game as long as you didn't kill it, because the only way that she had to deal with her own stuff was like her specific cards, like the throne or whatever. But there's so many ways to there's so many ways for her to kill her own stuff now. that, yeah, you might as well just kill it. That's me saying stuff though, and like, you know, he might actually come back and beat me. What did she gain health for some reason? Let's get rid of that fucking flyer. You gonna start blocking me yet? I'm assuming you'll block my bear, right? At least. Oh, there we go. Now we're doing things. Ooh, both of my mammoths. Okay, that's the one that gives you the mana gem. I completely forgot about that. I probably shouldn't have been blocking that guy. I forgot that he did that. Yeah, so every turn that this is in my hand, it will cycle through my graveyard. Right now it has the trapper marked. Eventually, whenever I put him out and he dies, then I'll get the... Oh no. Then I'll get the trapper in my hand. Oh, here we go. Yeah, that was me talking shit, and you know, maybe he's gonna come back. He has a pretty good board state right now. Ooh, that's big. Hey. Try to scare him a bit. He has mana and he has 4 cards in hand, so he can do a lot. Did he just beat me? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Ooh-wee. What should I get for talking shit?
Well met.
Hey man, how you doing?
Good to see you.
I mean, I'm not salty. If I lose, I lose. It does not bother me that much. Yeah, I think this boy got us.
What I saw tracks.
Good game, bud. It's all good. I'm not worried about it. That is my Vraska deck. Should I do one more? For best 2 out of 3?
What a pleasant outcome.
No, I don't think I'm going to. I enjoy Vraska. I do think she's very good, and I do think she is in a much better place than she was before the Hell Vault update. But honestly, lately I've been enjoying playing. I've been enjoying playing people not towards their mechanic, and I don't know. I haven't found a different way to play Vraska. Like, look at all these decks that I made. Like, they all do the same thing. Like, they're all the same. Like, you know, it's just destroying your finales. You know, propping your finale. Minion murder is the same thing. It's just destroying the minions to make a finale. Basic Golgari, which is what we just saw right now, is just doing finales. If any of you have a different way to play Vraska, which would just be like a blue-green, not blue-green, black-green deck, basically. Like, not worrying about finales at all. Just making something different with black-green. Let me know about it. I would love to discuss what else could be done with black-green. Because honestly, that's why I haven't really played any of these people. Johnny, what's his name? Domri, Kaya. Like, right now, the best way to play any of them is just playing towards their mechanic. And lately, I've been having fun not doing that. A lot of my recent decks, if you've seen any of my previous any of my videos that I just put out recently, like, I haven't been playing towards the Spellslinger's mechanics at all. I've just been doing wild stuff, using the colors themselves and not worrying about the specific Spellslinger mechanics. So that's gonna be it for this. Hopefully I will see you in another one of my videos. Wee.